All right, I've gone ahead and drawn a light outline of my entire picture. Now I'm going to go through and I'm going to start to erase the grid lines. So I don't really need that anymore. I use the grid lines to get everything into proportion, but now that I've got everything, I can go back through and kind of get rid of what I don't need. I don't want anybody to be able to see that grid through my portrait. All right, I've gone ahead and erased out the rest of the grid. It's important that you get rid of the grid before you start shading. Otherwise, you're going to end up erasing a bunch of things that you shaded, and it's going to make a lot more work for you. So, first thing that I'm going to do is I need to just start shading. I'm going to start up here at the top, and I'm just going to start shading to try to match the value in the hat. All right, I want this to look as dark here as it is here. I'm just kind of coloring lightly, going over a number of times until it gets to about where I want it to be. I don't want to be able to tell the difference between this and this. I want it to look exactly the same. All right, I'm going to move on to his hat right here, and this is shaded really, really dark. Shade all in the same direction if possible. I know there are going to be times where you can't really do that, but it's going to look a lot better if you shade in one direction. So I got to get that little edge right there, so I have to go in a different direction. But it's going to look a lot better if you're going all in the same direction. And I'm kind of just going over that because it's all the same color. It's just a black. I'm going to get a darker pencil here that can shade a little bit darker. But I want there to be a definite difference between the two different values in his hat. Once the stripe on his hat is a lot darker than the lighter part. Match as closely as possible. All right, I'm going to move down to part of the face here. That's where people need most help. And kind of shade in a little bit of the face here. All right. The easiest thing to do is don't use a mechanical pencil, but use a wood pencil and use the side of that wood pencil. All right. So it's easier if you're shading with the side of the pencil. All right. And I'm just going to kind of start here, match my values. And there'll be times where it looks like you're shading too dark, but I'm just trying to match what's in my picture. I'm lightly going over this, and then I'm going to go over it more and more when I need darker values. Right here I got all kinds of little lines I can draw in for wrinkles, and it's going to get lighter as it goes up. And I'm just trying to match as I go. You don't want these heavy outlines of the nose when the nose doesn't really have that in the picture. So I'm going to erase this and just do it with shading. So this is going to look more like just a shaded area that's darker than the rest. And it's going to get lighter as it goes up. You can tell this part of the nose is getting darker. So I'm going to add a darker area in here. This area of the nose is lighter. The under part of the nose is darker. You just have to really pay attention to where is the darkest part, where is the lightest part. The lightest part of his nose is right on the bridge, here, and right here. The darkest part's underneath this area, that area. And just keep building up, keep looking at your picture. And that's it. That's all I have for this. If you need more help in person, just ask.